Gang. What it do, man? It's Meechy Tula, aka Big Meechy, CEO, the biggest Meechy you know.
And it's your boy Chamatos, the Alaskan Assassin, top 10 bar for bar. You dig?
And we are back with another episode of Breaking
down
the
bars.
You feel me? Before we get started, man, please do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Take your shoes off in the chat. It's $25,000 alpaca. You got a block there. You know where the spot's at, man. 2 Loud Radio, the dopest on the internet. If you ain't into that, check your intellect. Shout out to the Blue Rinse gang. Hold me down like a paperweight, making sure that paper straight. You dig? And you already know, man. Big umbrella. Umbrella gang, don't bang.
Don't bang. Facts.
Make sure y'all click the link down in the description to the HITM website. Make sure you go download that Boogeyman album from Summer. Also, there's a couple more selections from the gang on there. You feel me? Go check it out, man. Go get the merch. Show some support. You feel what I'm saying? Also, click the links down in the description as well. You feel me?
Facts.
If you haven't, man, we suggest y'all go watch the New Year New Pack card that we put up. A lot of dope battles. In particular, today we have an illustrious guest, if you shall say.
Yes, sir.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Y'all should be familiar with him. You know, he's graced many cards, you know what I mean, with his battles. You know, he is definitely part of the Alien gang. You feel me? He's got an important role with the Bars app. You feel me? If y'all don't got the Bars app, tap in, you know, go to your Apple store. You feel me? And go ahead and get the Bars app on your iPhones or your iPads, whichever Mac devices you have. You feel me? Definitely tap in. He is also a proud representative of the Yikers Island squad. Shout out to the bar guy. You feel
yes,
me?
Lord.
Shout out to the bar guy. He is one of the most lyrical, syllable saints, paragraph fucking president. You feel me? A barbarian. You know what I mean? Hailing from Las Vegas, the West Coast wordsmith himself, who is now located down in Texas, raising hell. None other than Dtay'S the Hustler.
Dtay'S the Hustler.
Yo,
what up, gang? Hey. What's good with you? Yes, Lord.
All of y'all, man, shout out in the comments. Support the platform. Do what I, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get into it.
Facts.
We appreciate
I trying to think all the titles I could, bro. I'm like, yo.
Killed it.
Hey, so before we get started, man, I want to ask you, man, how do you feel like your battle went versus Hazard Blaq? Is there anything you would have changed? Anything you could have done better?
I could have did a few things better, you know what I'm saying? Performance-wise, I feel like if I would have maybe attempted to memorize it a little more, I could have got more into my actions and my bars, you know what I'm saying? Would have played wrote a bigger picture, could have played a bigger picture in what I was saying, but I felt I did pretty damn good for what I did on the internet, you know what I'm saying? New to this internet shit, so yeah.
Okay. And the next question I want to ask you.
Battle, so learning everything that has to be done right, you know?
For sure. You getting it together, bro, and it seemed like you did your thing. You learned pretty quick from what the fuck I said.
Facts.
But what I wanted to ask you was, or what I didn't ask the other niggas, we forget all about this shit. Was there any bars that Hazard Blaq said to you that stuck out to you?
Man, I really didn't pay too much attention to his bars.
Shit. Respectfully.
Hey, look though, we asked it just in a different way with everyone else. They did kind of.
What I'm gonna say is though, let me say something though. I listened to like the first. If I get drawn out and I get lost, I give up. And once I was lost in his first couple bars, nothing meant anything after that to me. I was like, what the fuck is going on? There's a format to this shit, and if you ain't doing the format right, this shit don't work for me. It's just like a song, you know what I'm saying? If you're from the South, you're going to want to hear a certain kind of music. If you're from the West, you're going to want to hear a certain type of music. The format is written towards it, you know what I'm saying? It's just, he didn't have no type of format. He was everywhere with it.
Okay. Well, Dtay'S the Hustler, do me a favor. Break down these bars. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's good with it, y'all, man? I go by the name of Dtay the Hustler out of West Side Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Shit, shout out Meech for throwing this event, bro. This shit about to be lit. You lined up a body, Trauma. This boy dead.
Longest
Hey,
intro
shout out the
ever.
judges, Danny Myers, you know what I'm saying? Jay Pyro, B Magic, the Punchline God, and fucking Bankhead. Let's go, boy. I said you spell Blaq with a Q. That's how we know you was selling out. Code name of the case was Calvin Klein, cause he gon' see K's when I get to spelling out. I'll leave you leaking. Thoughts everywhere. When I spill your dreams, they gon' have to tape off everything. And how did none of y'all hear the screams? Neck cut.
Talk your shit.
I said you spell Blaq with a Q. He ain't have no CK on his name. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all noticed that.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I said, you spell Blaq with a Q. That's how we know you was selling out. Couldn't even get it correct from the start. You know what I'm saying? Code name of the case was Calvin Klein. CK. So code name of the case was Calvin Klein. He gonna see K's when I get to spelling out. Then I said, I'll leave you leaking. Thoughts everywhere when I spill your dreams. They gonna have to tape off everything. And how did none of y'all hear the screams? Basically what I meant by that was shit, I'm gonna pop him in the head, you know what I'm saying? And he was screaming a little bit, but nobody fucking heard nothing because that shit was quiet than a bitch.
He said, I'm gonna pop him in the head.
Pop him in the head.
All right, let's keep going.
Thoughts everywhere. When I spill your dreams, they gonna have to tape off everything. And how did none of y'all hear the screams? Neck cut from ear to ear. DNA leaking through the peering beams. This is hazardous material. When I spill shit, clear the scene. You crossing.
Basically, DNA, like once it spills on the ground, you know what I'm saying, it becomes hazardous material. So I said neck cut from ear to ear, DNA leaking through the peering beams. That's the type of foundation of a house out west, out in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about out in, you know what I'm saying, the East.
Nah, I didn't know. I wasn't familiar. That's free game for me right there.
Okay, so there's 3 different types of foundations to a house. You can either have like a concrete base. There's a pier and beam, which is going to be lift off the ground. You could go underneath it. You know what I'm saying? There has no foundation to the bottom. So I said neck cut from ear to ear, DNA leaking through the pier and beam. So basically it's like lifted off the house 3 feet. The blood's dripping onto the ground. You know what I'm saying? Then that's hazardous material. When I spill shit, clear the scene.
Okay.
Facts.
Like, get out of there.
When I spill shit, clear the scene. You crossing the wrong path and never learn how to read and write. It seemed like you need advice to lead your life. I got the stick out. I could lead the blind. And if hazard triangles with me, I'ma line up and point. Y'all ain't see the signs, boy. There's no.
Okay, so because of the lag during the live event, I missed that right there. I didn't get to see you do that right there in the live event.
Okay.
But
yeah.
No, I'm
okay,
lying.
So
I did see that, but people in the chat didn't get to see it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I seen the sign and shit. But yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
All right, so I said you crossing the wrong path and never learn how to read and write. Like fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna learn nothing. I said it. You crossing the wrong path and you never learn how to read and write. It seemed like you need advice to lead your life. Like somebody gotta tell you the way to do it. You don't know how to do it. You gotta just follow. You ain't a leader, you know what I'm saying? You gotta follow somebody. So I said it seemed like you need advice to lead your life. I got the stick out and I could lead the blind. So you know how the blind be having the stick out and they be waving the way? You know what I'm saying? So I said I got the stick out and I could lead the blind. And if hazard triangles with me, I'm gonna line up and point. Y'all ain't see the signs? So a hazard sign is a triangle with the line up and a point, an exclamation point. And then that's, y'all ain't seen the signs, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're driving, y'all ain't seen them?
Facts. That's fire. I like how you gave people the visual too. I like how you turned the camera and gave the visual.
Yeah. And this led to the next scheme too. It worked its way into the next one.
Okay.
Ain't see the signs, boy. There's no crossing me like the yellow lines in the street. I'm a step ahead of hazard. This path is laid out in wet concrete. Snowfall, it's my way to slay. Stay flashing on hazard like a rainy day. Made a play in this concrete.
I went from the hazard sign to telling him, like, there's no crossing me. Like the yellow lines in the street. So I was basically on a road scheme, you know what I'm saying? This whole time I've been talking about the driving around, you know what I'm saying? So I said, boy, there's no crossing me like the yellow lines in the street. I'm a step ahead of hazard. Like, I'm never going to get caught in the bullshit. Like, if there's wet concrete, like I led into the next line, like I'm gonna be ahead of it. I'm gonna be on the dry part of the concrete. That I already laid that shit. So I said I'm gonna step ahead of Hazard. His path is laid out in wet concrete. So basically I laid the concrete. He followed behind me and stepped in it. You know what I'm saying? And then I said snowfall is my way to slay. So basically what I'm saying is the white shit is what I hustle. Snowfall is my way to slay. Stay flashing on Hazard like a rainy day. You know how when your car parked on the side of the road when it's real rainy, you just see the hazards flashing?
Facts, because it's too, you can't drive in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking your shit though.
Ahead of Hazard, his path is laid out in wet concrete. Snowfall, it's my way to slay. Stay flashing on Hazard like a rainy day. Made a play in his concrete jungle. I laid out the foundation and paved the way. Play for play, you gon' end up the first down. I get foul. It was a bad call because you getting turned around looking like you.
Go ahead.
In this concrete jungle. So basically, y'all know what the concrete jungle is, right?
The bricks, the ghetto.
Okay, so out in LA, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see no grass, you know what I'm saying? You see projects for miles and miles straight concrete, you know what I'm saying? So I said, play for play, you gonna end up the first. Oh no, where was I at? I said, okay. Okay, I laid out made a play in this concrete jungle. I laid out the foundation and paved the way. So I made a play out there, you know what I'm saying? And I basically got back into that scheme where it was the wet concrete scheme. I was telling him that I laid out his foundation. You know what I'm saying? I laid out the foundation. I already paved the way. It was already meant for him to be laid out right there. I already paved the way for that. Then I said, play for play, you gonna end up the first down. So I got into a football scheme right here. So I said, play for play, you gonna end up the first down. And then I said, I get foul. It was a bad call because you're getting turned around. You know how when they go up to the referee booth and they find out that the call was bad, you got to turn that play around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Review the play. Talk that football shit.
End up the first down. I get foul. It was a bad call because you getting turned around looking like you got pig skin. Probably eating sausage too when I got all the ingredients like grandma's stew. Don't know.
Looking like you got pig skin is crazy.
Yeah, so that's basically talking about the football, you know what I'm saying? The OGs called the football the pigskin. We used to play back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We used to call that bitch the pigskin. We used to go out there and throw that pigskin around, you know what I'm saying? That bitch wouldn't even be pumped up all the way.
Facts.
You know,
flat footballs is something we got to deal with.
Facts.
So I said, looking like you got pig skin. And then out here in Texas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know what kolaches are. It's basically a bread wrapped around a hot dog, you know what I'm saying? Basically like I don't even know what they call it anywhere else, but they call it kolaches out here. Pigs in a blanket, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Corn dog.
So I said, looking like you got pig skin, probably eating sausage too, like he gave to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He probably eating sausage too. When I got all the ingredients, like when I get to cooking, man, I got everything from cilantro to motherfucking lemongrass to Himalayan salt. I got everything like grandma's stew, you know what I'm saying? My grandma made the firest stew ever, you know what I'm saying? So
grandma stew do be busting.
Facts.
Taught that grandma Sunday dinner shit.
And probably eating sausage too when I got all the ingredients like grandma's stew. Don't nobody sling or rock with you, not even if your name was David. I'm giving out American history. What that mean? He ate the pavement. Place your state.
Talk your shit.
I know y'all thought that don't nobody sling or rock with you, not even if your name was David. That kind of makes sense if anybody's read the Bible, you know what I'm saying?
David and Goliath.
Yeah, exactly. Don't nobody sling or rock, you know what I'm saying? Sling or rock with you. That's kind of little play on words right there. Not even if your name was David. Then I said, I'm giving out American history. Like I'm breaking down what's about to happen. I'm giving him the history about what's about to happen. And I said, what that mean? I was about to say what that mean, but I took off mean. I was like, what that? He ate the pavement. You know what I'm saying? Like I just put his jaw right down there and stomped this shit into the motherfucking pavement.
Like when Buddy got curb stomped off American history. Put it together for him.
Exactly.
Put it together.
There you go.
Talk this shit. That was a gruesome part of the movie too. Cowboy curb stomp.
Shit.
Name was David. I'm giving out American history. What that mean? He ate the pavement. Place your statement, you little bitch. Write out the testimony. Y'all slide up and clear the line like when they test the money. I'm not confessing.
Talk this shit.
Place your statement, you little bitch. Like he's gonna talk to the cops after he gets his shit broke. You know what I'm saying? His teeth's gonna be missing, so he's gonna have to write that bitch out. He ain't gonna be able to talk, so he gotta place his statement. He can't write that bitch out. I mean, he can't talk that bitch out. He got to place it. You know what I'm saying? You got to write it. So place your statement, you little bitch. Write out the testimony. I'll slide up and clear the line like when they test the money. So when they grab the marker and the pen and they slide up and slide the line up to test the money, you know what I'm saying? It's clear. So I'll slide up and test the line like when they clear the money. Clear them out, you know what I'm saying? Get him out of here.
I'll be pissed when they test my money. Bitch, don't hold my money up to no light, put no mark on my shit.
Facts.
It clears the line, don't it? The whole line get out of there. When they start testing the money, everybody move out the line. They're like, fuck this shit. Slide up and clear the line like when they test the money.
Talk your shit.
Entendres.
That's a triple right there. The line gets cleared. The clear line is transparent, and I clear the fucking line.
Facts. That's a triple.
Facts.
Write out the testimony, y'all slide up and clear the line like when they test the money. I'm not confessing nothing. My lips zip like Coraline. Did you see any? Shut the fuck up. I'm sort of blind. It's Dtay. I'm up.
Because I don't know what chlorophine is, so you got to break that down.
Coraline? Coraline, the movie.
Coraline, yeah. I'm unfamiliar.
All right, check it out. In the movie Coraline, there was a guy named YB. And he had his lips zipped up with a zipper. It was a movie about like the grandma took the dolls and like would deform them. She'll take one eye off of one doll and put it on another one, and they came alive. And this one had zipped lips.
I might need to see that. Is it a scary movie?
It's kind of like the Halloween Before Christmas kind of.
Yeah,
but not shit.
Yeah. So I said, I'm not confessing nothing. My lips, and she never talked neither. She kept quiet. Coraline was real quiet. Christmas. So I said, I'm not confessing nothing. My lips zipped like Coraline. Did you see any? Shut the fuck up. I'm sort of blind. So one eye was missing. She was sort of blind.
Okay. Talk that shit. Yeah. See, this is why we do the breakdowns, man. It's just even more fun when you hear it, when you break it down. Plus, your ass is rapping fast as fuck.
Fuck yeah. I won't do that again.
Fuck yeah.
He said, fuck yeah.
It was rushed, bro. You know, I was on the it was Thursday, right? When I sent it in, you know?
Right.
I was rushed in this one.
My lips zip like Coraline. Did you see any? Shut the fuck up. I'm sort of blind. It's Dtay. I'm up in arms like I need a big hug. This chopper gonna be a fight for life. The ladder hanging when I lift up. Two different personalities, nip, tuck. The right hand you could catch the fade with. The left hand gonna leave him clipped up. Bit.
Chopper with the ladder line was hard. That was dope. I fuck with that.
So I said I'm up in arms like I need a big hug.
Like I need a big hug.
You know what I'm saying? Because you up arms, you know what I'm saying? You lifting your arms high, you up in them motherfuckers. If grandma around, you know what I'm saying?
Bring it in.
So I said I'm up in arms like I need a big hug. This chopper gonna be a fight for life. Kind of like a flight for life, you know what I'm saying? The helicopter, the chopper, this chopper gonna be a fight for life. The ladder hanging, when I lift up, you know how the ladder hanging from the chopper? Both the helicopter and the chopper. The chopper gonna be a fight for life. The ladder hanging when I lift up. Two different personalities. Like they could, I did the crime, you know what I'm saying? But if they put me on a lie detector test, that shit ain't gonna come out that I did it, you know what I'm saying? Two different personalities. Nip, tuck. Then I said the right hand you could catch the fade with. Hit him with the right, you know what I'm saying? It'll fade him a little bit. Then the left hand gonna leave him clipped up, pop him.
Okay, so explain the nip tuck, because I know that's a TV show like on some surgery shit.
They both have different personalities when they're committing their surgeries. They both have different ways of thinking and doing shit.
Okay, so those are two characters on the show?
Yes.
Okay, boom, there you go. I ain't never seen this.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, Nip Tuck's like one of the firiest shows I've ever watched, bro. That shit's dope.
I'm trying. Never mind. Anywho, let me stop before I get started. I'm trying to tuck some money. Fuck this shit.
It's what I trap for a living, and my kitchen skills something nice. Coach me, I'm the player at the end of the game, dumping ice. My little homie fucked up the OG to get in the clique. They had to jump him twice. Not even 6 months later, he running shit, and that's that thuggin' life. My double.
So basically, I trap for a living, you know what I'm saying? And my kitchen skills something nice. So I use the same pots for both, you know what I'm saying? Whipping the work and eating the food, you know what I'm saying?
High times at Dtay'S.
He said high times at Dtay'S. It sounds like a restaurant or club.
Yeah.
High time with Dtay'S.
I said, Coach, I'm the player at the end of the game that's dumping ice. You know how when the coach gets the ice dumped on him, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the game, how many people want that bag, though? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I said, Coach, me, I'm the player at the end of the game that's dumping ice. My little homie really fucked up the OG. To get in the clique, they had to jump him twice. Not even 6 months later, he running shit. That's that thugging life. So my little homie got jumped, you know what I'm saying? And then they felt like he was whooping the OG's ass, you know what I'm saying? So another dude jumped in to fight him, you know what I'm saying? He ended up almost beating the other homie's ass, you know what I'm saying? 6 months later, my homie was up here running shit.
Street shit. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Don Juan DeMarco.
Not even 6 months later, he running shit, and that's that thuggin' life. My double's nice. I had your bitch on the blade too with the best onion price. She said they come sweet and purple, and every single onion nice. And if you saute getting money, you probably seen them onions dice. She took my face.
Hey, look, I never thought I'd ever say that, but that was a fire onion scheme. I never. Yo.
Explain yourself, Dtay. Never mind.
You were breaking
What
up.
did you say?
Run it one more line to catch the whole scheme.
Okay.
And if you saute getting money, you probably seen them onions dice. She took my fajita meat, and I had her crying after I lay her like an onion slice. Blaq 7.
All right.
That was fire.
So I said I had your bitch on the blade too, with the best onion price. So I basically sent her out on the blade. The blade is, I don't know if y'all know what the blade is. Out in Vegas, is where the hoes walk.
Yeah.
We're familiar
There's
with
blades
the
in every
blade.
city. Yeah.
You know. But a little different out here. It's called the track. So
That too.
With the best onion price, sent her out with a couple zips. You know what I'm saying? She said they come sweet and purple. You know, she always told me they were purple. She wanted purple. She wanted granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? She said they come sweet and purple, and every single onion nice. And if you saute me, as in me sauteed, as in the onions, if you saute getting, you probably seen them onions diced because I be breaking them down when I flip them. You know what I'm saying? You saute getting money, you probably.
That was fire.
And I had her crying after I lay her like an onion slice, because when you chop them onions down, you be crying after the layers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That was fire. That was a fire scheme right there.
Facts. Onion bars are something niggas got to cry about.
Boo-hoo.
An onion slice. Blaq 17. I brought the foreign up in this bitch. It's a snub nose. You gonna end up getting the short end of the stick. My bitch got the extended back.
I mean, that's fire. But it's kind of self-explanatory for niggas.
Yeah. I just had a foreign Glock 17, you know what I'm saying? Glocks from overseas, you know what I'm saying? Had a foreign one and giving them the short end of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yiddy.
My bitch got the extended barrel. 4/5 with a clip, but don't trip. It's only a pistol whip. That's a couple times. Hit with a grip. I'm flipping the bricks, hitting them.
Right? Supposed to be the action bar that you got to watch on TV, you know what I'm saying? Because that was more of like a performance bar. So what I said was my bitch got the extended barrel. I already talked about my short gun, you know what I'm saying? My bitch got the extended barrel, 4/5 with a clip, but don't trip. It's only a pistol whip. That's a couple times hit with a grip. So the grip, I'm talking about the pistol, you know what I'm saying? The back of the pistol, I was hit him with the pistol whip, you know what I'm saying? A couple times hit with a grip. I didn't actually shoot him, I just hit him with the grip.
Shit.
Something like
Pistol whipping bars.
Couple times. Hit with a grip, I'm flipping the bricks, hitting them licks, tripping, I'm lifting quick from the hip, I'm fixing the trip, and this 50 knocking half off, that's simply splitting your shit, Hazard.
quick little combination flurry right there.
Flipping bricks, hitting licks, tripping, lifting quick from the hip, fixing the trip. But what I did at the end right there, I just had a little punch on the end of all that little flurry. It was just the 50 knocked in half off. So 50% half off. That's simply splitting your shit.
Rollback bars is something y'all got to deal with. Respect.
Nigga shit roll back bars.
Simply splitting your shit, Hazard. Making it this far in life, trapping's been a mission. I move Reggie, White, and Green Bay, but I ain't never been a Christian. You gonna get shot and
Talk your shit.
Long way trapping, you know what I'm saying? Now I got a beautiful $300,000 house, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. It's been a mission, but I'm here now, you know what I'm saying? I moved Reggie, I moved White, I moved Green Bay, and I was never a motherfucking Christian, but Reggie White played for Green Bay, and that motherfucker was a Christian, you know what I'm saying? So
He said that motherfucker was a Christian. That's crazy. Respectful.
Shout out to the Christian motherfuckers out there. Facts.
That's crazy.
and Green Bay, but I ain't never been a Christian. You gonna get shot and drugged in vain, and that's my lack of inhibitions. My gun's like your ass paying rent, all stretched out with an extension, and I'll kick in that door and leave you leaking while your people dreaming. Curb check your bitch and keep her breathing. Can't you see her teeth are bleeding? Bleach your nieces, nephews in different pieces. You would think the devil's speaking.
Hold on, goddammit. Wait a minute. That's too much. Shit.
He said you would think the devil's speaking.
Stretched out with an extension, and I'll kick in that door and leave you leaking while your people dreaming. Curb check your bitch and keep her breathing. Can't you see her teeth are
I went too far. Hold up.
get shot and drugged in vain, and that's my lack of inhibitions. My gun's like your ass pain.
Talk right there.
All right. I said you gonna get shot and drug in vain. So drugs in vain, you know what I'm saying? If you take a shot of that H, you know what I'm saying, the drugs gonna be going through your veins. And that's my lack of inhibitions, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with that.
Right.
Then I said, like your ass paying rent, all stretched out with an extension. And because if that motherfucker's late on his rent, you know what I'm saying, they gonna leave him a little stretched out, and they might give him an extension, a little bit, just a little bit though. It's gonna be too long.
They ain't gonna play with you.
Couple days. And right here is what I go into is this is how Tink the Demon raps. If y'all ever watch Tink the Demon, I know he would have greatly appreciated it if he would have been on the live, but he wasn't there. But this whole scheme is dedicated to Tink.
Okay.
Get shot and drugged in vain, and that's my lack of inhibitions. My gun's like your ass paying rent, all stretched out with an extension, and I'll kick in that door and leave you leaking while your people dreaming. Curb check your bitch and keep her breathing. Can't you see her teeth are bleeding? Bleach your nieces, nephews in different pieces. You would think the devil's speaking, cause I put the D in evil thinking. Your kinfolk watch now, they see you sleeping. Detectives ask who did it, but y'all already Tink the Demon. Them sticks got head.
That was fine.
Facts.
So like I was saying, Tink be on that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He be talking about doing all kind of wild shit, making your blood turn cold, whatever. He be, bro, that boy be wild with it, you know. So I kind of put myself there. Kind of watched a couple of them detective shows where they did some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Myself into wrote this little 8-bar scheme. You know what I'm saying? So I said I'll kick in that door, leave them leaking while their people dreaming. Curb check his bitch, keep her breathing. Can't you see her teeth are bleeding? I'm gonna let her watch while I bleach her nieces. Then I'm gonna chop the nephews in different pieces. And then I fucked up when I was rapping. I said devil. I was supposed to say devil. You would think the devil speaking because I put the D in evil thinking. Your kinfolk watched. Now they see you sleeping. So basically, I let everybody else watch, chop their arms off, their eye, whatever I did. I let everybody watch. Nobody died yet. You know what I'm saying? I let your kinfolk watch. Now they see you sleeping. Detectives ask who did it. But y'all demons. So many crazy shits happen. Demons do that type of shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put that shit together, my boy. Put that shit together.
D and evil thinking. Your kinfolk watch now, they see you sleeping. Detectives ask who did it, but y'all already Tink the Demon. Them sticks got heads on them like a voodoo cane. I got a locomotive, it caboose moves like a choo-choo train. Bulldog on the waist, it'll chew through things. Talk trash on the podcast, all you could do is YouTube bang. West Side.
And that's the end of your round.
Let's go.
Yep. Talk your shit.
All right. A voodoo cane, you know what I'm saying? My family from Nolans, you know what I'm saying? Sticks on the motherfucking voodoo cane.
Say it again. Nolans.
Nolans.
Yeah.
So sticks got heads on them like a voodoo cane, you know what I'm saying? Then I got into a single bar train scheme. So I said, I got a locomotive it caboose moves like a choo-choo train. So locomotive, caboose, train. Saying. Then I said bulldog on the waist. The bulldog has the gun, you know what I'm saying? Bulldog on the waist, it'll chew through things. And then I just remember at the podcast that I ran back, he was just talking and talking and talking. So I talk trash on the podcast. All you could do is YouTube bang, because he ain't come with nothing in the battle. So he basically talked more trash on the little show than he could on the battle.
Talk your shit, Dtay.
Yo.
Say it again. Say it again. Yo, you went out a little bit. Say it again.
I said, and I'm in the West Side, so that's what I claim. West Side, motherfucker.
For shit show. Shout out to the West Side, man. For shit show, you know, West End, you know about it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Tron, what are your thoughts on Dtay'S right now after hearing the breakdown?
Man, I definitely picked up on more. Listened to it again with him breaking it down. Definitely picked up on more. Like, yeah, he was. Bro, Dtay was talking that shit, bro.
Facts.
You feel me? And he was talking that shit. Dtay's more of a complex rapper where I feel like people really get more like you know, with the breakdowns and the playbacks. Cause like I know a lot of times, like in the heat of the moment, like in these battles, like even though like I'll be like one of the last battles on the card, right? Like I be so zoned out on folk, you know what I mean? Like what's about to happen with me. I know I hear, but I don't listen. You feel me? Like, cause I kind of be like zoned out in another place. So, like, yeah, Dtay did his thing, man. Did his thing.
For sure, so. I think Dtay had a fire round. I feel like I've heard better from Dtay, but that's just because my ceiling for Dtay is Dtay can be one of them ones. You feel what I'm saying? For real. He's technical. He's hella lyrical, and he know how to scheme. You feel what I'm saying? Like this nigga just did a one-line train scheme.
Yeah,
with 3 different parts in it. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's
crazy.
Dope.
That's crazy.
That displays the art of rapping. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can rap like for real. Like, and I just want to see more from you. I do suggest that you slow down a little bit and let them punches resonate. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you had so much, it was back to back that if it would kind of like be hard for the judges to catch everything in one point. You feel what I'm saying? But
that was poor preparation, and I should have prepped a little bit harder. But I got a lot of time for class. You know what I'm saying? His round is written. I'm prepping it nonstop, going over it. You know, so yeah.
I can't wait to see that. Say it again.
Footage in a format where you guys did, where you stopped so much. Now I feel like I see where I was rushed at, and I see where I could fix myself at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go back and revamp and practice little parts of it, you know, and do a little different.
Yeah, for sure. I can't see what you bring to the table come the 19th, my boy. Dtay versus Class. It's gonna be fucking crazy. You feel me?
Insane.
I definitely appreciate you pulling up, bro, doing the bar breakdown. Also, more than anything, I appreciate you taking your time out, making yourself available for these cards.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
And being able to come and display your talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely appreciate you for that, bro. Because, you know, real nigga
Not
shit.
only myself make it, I want to see y'all make it too. You know what I'm saying? I want to see every one of my people make it.
Facts.
Hopefully, everybody. I done been on AINT, Smack, KOTD. You know what I'm saying? I hope Trauma get a spot ASAP, and I hope Class get a spot ASAP. Watching
Facts.
me around this. I feel like I could bring it around and get it moving a little bit further than possible. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could bring a little bit of support to the culture that'll help out a lot. So I'm gonna keep doing what I do and making moves that I'm making. Keep on pushing forward. So.
And we appreciate you, gang. You know it's love. We locked in, man. Whenever you want to get down, you know you got a spot over here, man.
Out, my G's. Appreciate the fucking bar breakdown. This shit was hard, bro. This shit was fire.
No problem. This is
you
the
already
big game.
Yeah,
this is the big game, so niggas can come put up 50. We can really see what the fuck was going on and your intention when you was delivering them bars. You feel me? What was you saying, Sean?
Oh, lie, I can't wait for his and Class's breakdown,
bro.
I can't even wait, bro. That shit's finna be crazy.
Oh my goodness, because like I I really wrote for Class. Like Hazard Blaq, I didn't know who that was. You know what I'm saying? Like Class, I know he's a monster. You know what I'm saying? I know what he does. I listen to his album every day. His album's one of my favorite albums I listen to right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna,
Facts.
my kids bang his album. They're like, Daddy, who's I call up my live. I'm like, check this out, Class. Let my kids talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
I'm going up against a monster. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose or draw or whatever we do, I'm here to hopefully make him go to the fucking fullest. Bring the monster out of him that he could be, you know?
Facts.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fire one, man.
Facts.
Y'all know the vibes, man. We appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Make sure y'all check out Dtay. He's gonna be in the comments live and active, man. So y'all make sure y'all follow his YouTube page. Dtay, drop your motherfucking Instagram and shit so people can follow you in the chat. You feel me? Salute to everybody pulling up. Get y'all funky ass shoes up out my crib. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. This has been another episode of Breaking Down the Bars. You feel me? And we appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and y'all stay dangerous, because it's crazy to the motherfucker out there. You hear me? Hallelujah, fuck do you? Yes, Lord. Love.